Well, yeah, I remember when Lawrence Fishburne's daughter ended up doing that adult film.
Yes, right.
I remember the first thing I heard from his response was, why did you have to use your last name? Why not come up with an adult film name like everyone else does?
Yes.
Why do you have to drag the Fishburne name into
and it's
this?
levels to that now. See, he said why you brought in the last name. But in actuality, he didn't parent her well. Somewhere on that journey, he got disconnected from her, and it should have never got to that. So he has to hold himself accountable for her situation. She probably did it out of pain, and my daddy wasn't there. But as a dad, if my daughter or daughters did something like that, Vlad, I would be crushed because I'm like, where did I fail? So I got one daughter studying to be a dentist. I got another daughter getting ready to run one of my companies. And they are just true, nice young ladies. And I take pride in that. And to have them go any other direction, Vlad, woo! Because they're my life. You understand?
Right, because, every time you hear Lori Harvey's name, you're going to think Steve Harvey.
Yes.
Even though that's not his biological daughter.
Yes.
But remember, when he got remarried, his new wife not only changed her name, but she changed her kid's name as well to that Harvey name.
Yes.
And that was a little boss move on her.
You already know. Her part. Listen to when you said that, that's that bitch clever. She clever, boy. That's what I'm gonna leave it just like that. She clever.
Yeah,
that's some clever shit.
At the end of the day, and people, it's interesting also because as the whole debate started to happen, the thing that people started to say was like, oh, well, Vlad and Boosie, they just jealous because they're ugly and they can never get a woman as fine as Lori Harvey. Now let me just say this, without going into any specifics between me or Boosie.
Yeah.
Once you reach a certain financial and or fame level, women on the caliber of Lori Harvey are relatively common.
Oh, yes.
It just is what it is.
It's not
me trying to say that I'm the smoothest or the this or the that, the best looking. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, at the point where your name precedes you actually meeting somebody.
That's right.
And they could Google you and they could do this and they could see what you're really about.
Right.
Those types of women have I dated women who look about as attractive as Lori Harvey? Yes, I have. Multiple times, serious, not only just messing around with, but serious relationships and so forth. I had seen her in person. She is a pretty girl, but it wasn't like, oh my God.
Right,
like,
no.
that's okay.
I had a bitch like Lori Harvey at 11. Listen to me. I'm not saying she ain't fine, but I've always kept a bad bitch breathing on me since I was 11 years old. From Snyder High School to Dairy Queen. And you're right. If your life is not getting better every day as you get older, it's something you're doing wrong. Lori Harvey, I had that type of bitch in 1974, 75. But I still think she's a wonderful person. And for anybody that try to take this story and flip it, I'm going to make sure I put that in there.